So, is buying the physical copy of games better than a digital copy of the product? Well, I, I have some mixed feelings about this one. Because a couple months ago, I made a video titled Buying Physical Games is Better Than Digital or something. It's right here. But, anyways, if you watch that, you know. But if you don't, it's pretty much essentially me just saying how I don't like digital games. But to be honest, I took a relook at digital games perspective, and to my knowledge, I just noticed that the games on the physical store pretty much never go on sale. That's just the research, and if you're going to GameStop or something, you can get them used though. You can get that game used, and it'll still be maybe $20 cheaper. So, but if you get the game on sale on an online website or whatever online website wherever you get your games, you most of the time there's always deals going around, always deals, like all the time. But like I don't know. I still prefer having the physical media of games. Because just recently, this is definitely going to sway my opinion of digital games a lot, but just recently, my Steam account got hacked. Yes, my Steam account. So, I don't know. I just noticed it because, like, I was going to play a game on there. I think it was Balloons Tower Defense or something. I was going to play a game, and then I noticed that I couldn't sign in. The password wouldn't work, the email wouldn't work. When I'd go for my username, it wouldn't work. Then I noticed that if you go to change your password or something, it shows the email that you used, but only like the first three letters. Well, I clicked on it, and it started with like an F and an E and something. That's definitely not the email I used. And I was like, that's not my email. So I emailed Steam, and they were really supportive. Like within a day, I was able to actually get my Steam account back. The guy that answered the email, he was really nice. He was really helpful, gave me the directions, and he said yes, that my account was compromised, and he changed the password for me, and everything was fine. So I have my Steam account back. But does this mean that we're relying on hopefully not to get hacked, because the technology of hackers and everything up there is getting more advanced, keep going up and up and up. Like, you know, buying physical games, there's definitely pros and cons of that. But then your digital games, what happens if you have over $2,000 in games on a digital storefront? Then if your account gets hacked or banned, but we're going to stick to hacked. If your account gets hacked, then this hacker has all of your games, all your $1,000, and let's just say you can't get your account back. Maybe you lost your email or something. Maybe you forgot the password and then accidentally reset your phone because you got a new phone, but the email's there and you don't know the email's password. You got a problem there. But most people are probably just going to keep the same email and from phone to phone. So that's probably not a very big question to do. But what happens if maybe you don't like the game and you absolutely hate the game, but you bought the game? It was like an $80 game and it runs like crap because maybe your computer is not the best computer and it just doesn't run, but the store or whatever you bought it from didn't specify that it's only for like these top end PCs or something. What if it's that? Or even a console, Nintendo Switch or something. What if I was playing a game and Nintendo's not very easy going for that stuff. They will refund you if the game is terrible, but if the game is fine and you just didn't like it, well, you can't return it. I mean, at least with a physical game, you can buy it, and then you can take that game, return it to the store, or like resell it to the store and get your money back, some of your money back. Nintendo will sometimes refund you if you say it's an accident or something and you bought the game, but that's not the point. Steam actually has a really good system for this. So if you buy a game and within 2 hours you can return the game, full price, you get all your money back. So essentially what people are basically doing is having a 2-hour test trial for the game. Do they want to keep the game? Do they want to get rid of the game? You have 2 hours to return the game that you bought. It's a pretty good way to do it. That's just the same thing as going to a store, maybe a Best Buy or GameStop, and playing on the kiosk. If they have a Switch kiosk or an Xbox or a PlayStation, you can play the game on the kiosk. That's kind of like a test drive. I remember playing Breath of the Wild on a kiosk, and it was the best time ever. I found a bush or I was using an axe, I think. I cut the tree, and then there was a little bokoblin, and he was coming after me. Anyways, it was a fun time. Kiosks are really good for test trialing games. But now, before we branch off too far, it's in an unrecoverable state of the video. But let's just say, I don't know, is the physical media of games better than digital? Well, that's actually a very good question. There's so many good things about having the physical media in your hands. There's the collection stake, having all of the games in a row or something in your room. That's a good state to say. Being able to resell the game or just return it to the store if you want. Maybe it doesn't work, or maybe if your game gets scratched, there's most of the time warranty in the games. I mean, actually, that would probably be a con. But, games like that, just having a nice collection, having the physical game so you can resell it, those are all good things. Now, for the cons. Game being scratched. Storage. Yeah, that's a big one. Storage. Most of the time, the games are more expensive. And what else? Maybe you can lose your game. Especially Nintendo Switch games, you can lose them. Now, pros for digital games. Well, you don't need storage. You don't have to worry about your game being scratched. Most of the time, the games are on sale, and that's really good. Other times, you can actually, some games. Oh wait, for the physical again, you can share with a friend if you want. All right, we're going back to digital. Okay, but you see, for the digital games, you can somewhat share with a friend, like account kind of stuff, and then there's sometimes you can do family accounts where it shares your games. I mean, that's pretty cool. I guess that's pro. Now, con. Account being hacked, that's a risk that you're willing to take if you're buying games digitally, but most storefronts offer a pretty good security system. There's also maybe potentially getting banned if you're doing something that you're not supposed to, but I mean, hey, I guess you deserve it at that point. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of things that it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right with me from a digital perspective, because I'm always scared if I'm spending a whole lot of money, like paying $80 or so for the new Forza game plus all the DLC, $150. All right, I don't really feel like going through the hassle of being scared that my account's gonna get hacked, because accounts get hacked. I mean, it's actually pretty common that an account could be hacked by a hacker because of the high tech and the gross and stuff. And hackers know that basically everyone uses the same password for every single account. If you don't do that, hey, you're smart, you're ahead of the pack. But they know that, so they're gonna come back and strike even harder next time. So hopefully that when you buy a game digitally, you don't get hacked first of all, and you get the best deal possible. And if you're buying it physically, hopefully you don't get scammed, because yes, there are scammers and they like to scam you, especially pawn shops and stuff. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but when I go there, there's some things that are a phenomenal deal. They're an absolute good deal. Now, other times it's just pretty much buying a game brand new, but more expensive and it's used. I don't know. But what do you think about this? Do you think the physical media is better than the digital media? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. I really love to know all your opinions and your negative opinions and your likes, maybe. I don't know. But let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate you being here. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. With that being said, see you in the next one.